Hello and welcome to Flexible Games, where we are just about to supercharge our production. I should have a couple things ready to go. See, we just died on circuits because of iron, which is, I mean, it's kind of expected. It's painful, but it's kind of expected. I have so many bricks. Where did I get all these bricks? I don't remember making bricks. Do I make bricks somewhere? I don't ever remember putting a smelter down and making bricks. I don't know why I have bricks. I'm going to put all of them in there and put a bunch in here. Oh, that was almost full already. Yeah, these just take agonizingly long time to craft. It's crazy. All right, so iron is bled almost dry. Gears need to be supercharged. But first, we are going to work on iron. Iron is vital. I mean, after iron, obviously, is copper. So first thing we want to do is we want to stop this process. I don't want to fill my inventory up with iron ore. And I changed the layout. When I go from smelting with coal to smelting with electricity, I changed my layout a bit. And you'll see it's nice to have substations, but I don't think I can craft those yet. So let's see if I can craft. So I can research it. I can get substations going. So as these run out, I don't need all this coal. So I have to, oh, that's where bricks came from. I was wondering where I was getting bricks from. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Yeah, this is almost gone. And I'm going to have a lot of coal on me. I'm going to leave those just for now. And I'll drop the coal over here just as a tip. Control clicking tries to drop a full stack into a container. Control right clicking a container will drop half the stack in your hand, or try to drop half the stack. So these are all done, so I can take all of these down, because we are going to jump it up to fasts. And we are going to rearrange how we deliver and pick up the ores. I don't want to be undefended while I'm sitting here. Having those turrets there kind of makes me feel safe, you know. So how I do these, this is going to be kind of, because I don't have like underground, like super fast belts yet, or a lot of them anyway. I mean, I have some, but not nearly enough. So that's finally done. So I can take that off, take that off. I don't need that for now. Wow, that was a lot of biters. And they destroyed They destroyed the power pole that was up there. It's kind of alarming. Okay, so we want 15 of these. To start with. And then fast inserters on all these. I just did that wrong. These go out this time, not in. These are going to place the iron. Because once I upgrade to the max level furnaces and I put modules in them, they're going to craft so fast that I'm going to need multiple outputs. I'll eventually put 2 more on here so it's an even 16. So what I do is I go 8 in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, okay, and I cut this off. And then I offset it, and I don't have a splitter, so I have to do that. And then I basically underground out. And purple underground will reach all the way out. It'll go from here all the way out here, so I don't have to worry about that. So now I'm essentially getting 2 lines. I went from 1 line to 2 lines of iron coming out. These can stop here because I don't need these lines coming out because that's going to be the raw ore. However, these lines need to come out, and these are going to be the source lines. So this will be 1 line, and this will be another line coming out. And then how I do, I need copper badly. And I need iron as well. Okay. And on the corners, on the bottom corners here, one way that I basically belt balance the entire row, because I'm going to have a lot of belts coming down here with iron. And different belts are going to be using at different rates. So here's what I do with that. I balance them like this, because this is going to come down here, and this is going to come out here. And I just add more and more. As I add lines, I add more and more here. So as these come down, these will balance out. These will balance in towards here, or essentially towards the corner, and these will balance away from the corner. And they basically balance everything out. So the lines going up might be weird, but all of the lines coming out this way are always packed if you have enough source. If one of these lines completely runs out or something happens, the balancing will sort of even itself out, which is nice. It's a nice thing to have. Okay, so I'm not producing any gears right now, so that's a problem. So these all come in, and that's why I have multiple lines coming in, is because these are crafting so fast. They're consuming a vast amount of iron. So I split them here, make sure that I've got 2 lines coming out. Every block is going to look like this going up, every single block. And then how I do these is I have, one miner going this way. So one miner will fill up one side, but since I don't have the super fast miners yet, I'm going to have to sort of tweak my design a little bit. I'll put 2 miners per side for now. If it's not enough to keep up, that's fine, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to underground underneath. Oh, and of course I can't just do that. And then I'll add 2 on this side. Like so. Can I make any more of those? I can. Make one more belt on here. And I need to upgrade these to fast belts and fast undergrounds as soon as possible. Because it's just not, going to be fast enough. For now, I will do it this way as it's kind of a temporary measure. Like that. So I want to make sure this, I should have some more block on me. Can I make walls? I can. I'm going to wall this in. Leave a space here, because biters can reach. If it's right up next to the wall, they can reach it. See, like this is right up by the wall. I actually want to have that come out. Like that. That way at least the biters can't just hit it from the other. A spitter can still hit it if they get in range, but a biter can't. If it's right up next to the wall, the biter can actually hit it through the wall. So these are ready for power, and this setup is actually optimized for substations. And I can't build a substation because I need advanced circuits. I don't have advanced circuits because advanced circuits are very limited right now. So I'm going to just grab a lot of copper and some plastic and build some of these. I think with the vanilla substations, it takes 3 to cover the whole line. Wow, that has taken a while to craft, even at my crafting speed. No wonder my circuits are so slow. Yeah, look at the crafting speed, and then look at... Wow, that is painful. Okay, so you see, one can cover one side. And what are these? What's going to happen is there's going to be another line of these. You go 2 blocks up, and there's another line of them right there. So this belt lines up with this belt down here. And this really it's a good design. And when you get to the advanced substations, they'll cover, you'll have one like right here that will cover both. They'll cover all of this whole area. So it's pretty efficient. And of course I have stone here, so let's get some light first of all. And let's just underground where we need it. Of course I need undergrounds. I know I'm still using yellows while I have purples being crafted, but okay, let's put some substations in there. I thought I made 6. Oh, I had to put an extra one over there. which means I'm going to need another 2. Oh, it's painful. And to power all of this, I can put a single, big pole, and it connects both sides, which is nice. So there's my other substation. Because yeah, I'm gonna expand this to however many it can support. Obviously, we're not going to be able to support. These miners are not enough to support all of these, so we're going to be kind of struggling for a little while. But once everything sort of catches up and I really start to ramp things up, especially with blue circuits, so I can make some super fast splitters. The blue circuits, let's see. So it's agonizingly slow. I stopped the creation of those in favor of these, but I ran out of circuits because I was working on iron. But now we should have some iron coming down the line. Yeah, here it comes. Slowly working its way down. Gears have started to trickle in again. But I wasn't doing any research at the time because my research was shut down because of iron. Now it would have just backlogged everything. But this is still trucking away. I've got another whole 14. So I'm up to 32 now. See how many more furnaces we have? I doubt we have many more. 10 more. We need another 30 to do copper. I bet you I could probably start researching the more advanced miners and maybe get up to level 3 or 4. And that would help. That would help immensely with the miners. The first priority is material. Getting the material down the line. Yeah, I'm gonna have to research the new miners. These take probably frames and rotors, yeah. So let's get those. You know, the new miners, they'll compress a belt pretty good. And I never did power these, well, that's a problem. They do a fairly decent job. There's still a lot of space that you could fit 1 or 2 more in each one of these. But the faster belts actually get the material down, and it's a constant stream, so nothing loses material, but it gets further down and it starts hitting more, which is good. So I'll just start using the belts I have to start that process. So I'll just go right in the middle here. So you can see how spaced everything is, and that stuff is flying down the track. And I need to upgrade these because everything is compressed, so nothing else fits through here. And these are only the level 3s. I believe it goes up to level 6. And those have a crafting speed of 6. Maybe they go up to 5s. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, those things just fly down the track. So now you can see we're actually stuffing everything down there. Just with what little we did, we're actually able to produce even more iron. The problem is, one of the problems is, these belts are so fast, the fast inserters are not fast enough to pick up the item off the belt, which is why we need the express inserter. And I'm going to have to create a crafting chain for these soon. I basically exclusively use those. So these are fast enough. Like I said, I tweaked I tweaked the settings so the purple belts are a little bit faster than what he has set, and similarly the express inserters, the whole family of express inserters, also have increased speed to keep up, to be able to pull stuff off the belt because it's moving so fast. All right, well, we have upgraded smelting. We have more iron coming down the line. And we need to protect this area because these also produce quite a bit of pollution, 3.24, whereas these produce 1.8, so just about double. But thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.